The company I worked with fired me to replace me with artificial intelligence. Today I use that exact same AI to make more working just a few hours a month than I used to make as a six-figure manager. These are the results I built first in Italy and Spain. Faceless, never showing my face. And here's the interesting part. In this video, I'm going to show you with my own eyes, on my own screen, exactly the technique I'm using right now to replicate all of this in the American market. No vague theory, I'm showing you the real method. The same one I'm applying this week on a brand new profile. I'm not asking you to trust me, I'm just asking you to watch what I'm doing, and if it makes sense for you, copy it. Stay with me until the end, because the part almost everyone gets wrong is number 4, the why it works. Without that, you copy the technique, but you don't get the result. 2 minutes of context, then we get into the practical part. Promise, I don't come from the guru world. I come from a small town in southern Italy, from a humble family. I went into debt up to my neck to study. Then I did exactly what everyone told me to do. Find a good job, give it everything, and I gave it everything. I took a corporate job, 6-figure salary, and along the way I sacrificed family, friends, relationships. I kept telling myself the same lie. I'll take care of the people I love later. Then one day someone put an envelope on my desk. I was sure it was the promotion. It was a termination letter. They were replacing me with AI, exactly what was happening to thousands of people. And that's when it hit me. If AI was powerful enough to take my job, then I could learn to use that same AI for myself. I tried it alone for months, nights with 3 hours of sleep, getting nowhere. Then I stopped trying to be the lone hero. I got guidance from people who'd already walked that road. And in a few months, I put together a system. I've already helped over 1,000 professionals do the same thing. I'm telling you this not to brag, but because I want you to know exactly who's behind the technique I'm about to show you. Okay, enough backstory. Let's open the screen. First step, market research. And here's where you need to unlearn the wrong instinct. Almost everyone, when they enter a niche, looks at the huge profiles, the ones with millions of followers, and tries to copy them. Mistake. Those profiles win because of an already built name, not because of any single video. They don't teach you anything you can actually replicate. I do the opposite. I look for small videos that go viral, profiles with barely any following, maybe 2,000, 5,000 followers that have one specific video that exploded, hundreds of thousands of views on a tiny account. Why exactly these ones? Because when a small account puts up a huge number on a single video, that number has nothing to do with the profile. It's the content, the structure, the hook, the topic. It's a clean signal. That format works on its own. In statistics, they'd call this an outlier, a case that breaks the average. And outliers are gold because they tell you exactly what the market wants without the noise of fame. So the first job is this. I comb through the niche in the American market, and I build a list of these small viral hits. Not one, a collection. I look for the patterns that repeat across them. Second step, and here's the nuance that makes all the difference. I don't copy the content, I copy the structure. I take the small viral video and I take it apart. I look, how's the hook built in the first 2 seconds? What's the visual format, the on-screen layout they use? How's the sequence built, the pacing, the way they hold attention? How do they close it out? What I extract is the skeleton, the screen layout, the video's framework, the editing logic, the specific topic. I change it. I adapt it to my own angle, my own offer. But the bone structure that made that video go viral, that I keep. That's the difference between copying and modeling. Copying is remaking the exact same video, useless and honestly harmful. Modeling is taking a proven mechanism that works and dressing it in your own. I'm not guessing what might work. I'm starting from something that already worked, right in front of my eyes, with the numbers to prove it. And here's one of the most costly lies in this whole space, that to break through on social media, you need to show your face. Be attractive, rich, famous. Not true. Through this entire process, my face hasn't appeared once. What counts is attention, not the face behind it. Third step, the replication. I take the structure I extracted and I rebuild it using my AI avatar. Faceless. I'll say it again. It's not my face, it's a generated avatar. The AI produces the video following the skeleton I isolated from the viral hit. And here's what AI does that I could never do alone by hand. It scales production. What costs a traditional creator a full day of filming, lighting, editing, cost me a few minutes, which means I'm not posting one video a week and hoping it lands. I can produce a lot of them, testing fast which patterns hold up best, multiplying my shots on goal. And remember how this whole story started. I got fired because of AI. Now that same AI is my most tireless employee. It works while I sleep, it doesn't complain, it doesn't ask for time off, and it lets me run everything in just a few hours a month. Quick honest aside, the right avatar, the right prompts, the way to make a video that doesn't look fake. That's the technical part where the people I coach inside Digital Growth Academy get stuck the most most at the start, and it's also where I unstick them the fastest. But I'm not selling you anything here. I'm showing you the method. Let's keep going. Fourth step, I publish on the new profile in the American market. And now I'm going to show you something almost nobody does in a video like this. I'm showing you the real profile. Even though it doesn't have thousands of followers yet. People always ask me why I don't show all my faceless pages. The answer is simple, because they're assets that generate income every day, and publishing them would just be handing them to whoever wants to copy them. I'd rather show you the method so you can build your own. This is the US account I'm farming right now with exactly the technique I just explained to you. Look, these videos are structures taken from small viral hits in the niche, rebuilt with my avatar, published here in real time. This isn't a theory I read somewhere. This is what I'm doing this week. I care about this a lot. Consistency, because the make money online space is full of people selling something they don't actually do. I'm showing you with my own eyes the exact same thing I teach. The video you're watching right now came from that same principle as the videos on that profile. Now the part I promised you at the start, why it works. Because without this, you copy the steps and get nowhere. First, the attention economy. People spend on average more than 2 hours a day on social media. Gen Z up to 4. That is the single biggest accumulation of time and attention in human history. And that's exactly where everyday money and opportunity move. The question isn't, is it worth being there? The question is, are you there or not? Second, modeling outliers. When you start from a video that already broke the average in a niche, you're not gambling, you're copying a proven result. You shrink your risk down to almost nothing, and you start from a base the market has already validated for you. Third, AI that scales. The bottleneck for every creator has always been production time. AI tears that down, more attempts, faster, cheaper. It's just math. The more shots you take from structures that already win, the more likely you are to land several. Fourth, faceless. Not only do you not need your face, today showing off a lifestyle actually gets penalized. People are tired of watching people flex, and the platforms themselves reduce the reach of that kind of content. A faceless profile built on value and attention has an advantage today, not a disadvantage. Put these 4 pieces together, and you understand why someone like me, starting from zero in the US market just a few weeks ago, can build something fast. It's not magic, it's attention, plus outliers, plus AI, plus faceless. And I'm not the only one saying this. This exact setup has been used by people who started exactly where you're starting, from zero, faceless. Speranza was posting constantly with nothing to show for it. Once she fixed her hook and structure, she got millions of views and around 23,000 euros in 90 days, working from home, never showing her face. Ivan started from absolute zero. Today he has over 25,000 followers, and he's hit months up to $13,875. Federica went in just a few months from trading every hour of her time into millions of views and around 50 new clients, working just a few hours a month. All of them started from zero, all of them faceless, all of them following the exact same principle I just showed you on the screen. Now you have the full method, finding the small viral hits, extracting the structure, replicating it with the AI avatar, publishing, and above all, why it works. This is the theory, and it's yours. Take it, use it, and imagine what it looks like a few months from now. A profile working for you while you do something else, a small income growing without stealing hours from the people you care about, and the peace of mind of knowing that even if AI knocks on your work's door tomorrow, you've already built your own way out. Potentially, this is within reach for anyone who actually puts in to practice what you saw today. If you want me to show you exactly how the 3 pieces behind those 1,000 plus results fit together, I break it all down step by step in the free training linked below. No cost, no commitment. If this helped you, subscribe to the channel so I can show you the next piece. See you in the next video.